Let's do it. It is time. It is time. It is time for Hood Talk. Yes, yes, yes. And this is Mr. Know-It-All, and I'm here with Miss Bella.
Oh,
And it's time to let's do it. Oh yeah. And Miss Bella, this is Mr. Know-It-All, and I'm here with Miss Bella. What is the topic for
hello,
tonight's
Mr.
show?
Know-It-All.
So
How are you today?
I'm doing all right. I can't complain. I can't complain. I can't complain.
You can't complain. Wonderful. That's not what we're here for. But we're here to talk about things women do only if they love you.
Oh,
Hmm.
it's finna get crunchy around here.
We're
Finna
here to
get
let you know
oh.
things women do when they love you.
Mm-mm.
You know how when somebody care about you, there are so many sacrifices they make for you because they love you. We're here to talk
That
about
what
the
it is.
things women do because we love you.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Let's get going.
That
She
what they
tells you she
say.
loves you. It says sign number 17 is that she tells you she loves you. This sounds obvious, but it's not obvious
Uh-huh.
to everyone. If she tells you she loves you, that's a huge sign that she does, in fact, care about you because that's not only something you just throw around for the most part. Again, we're
Right.
talking about toxic women, like been mentioned before, but she actually goes out her way to tell you things about how she cares about you, and then that's huge. So if she tells you she loves you, believe her. Don't ignore it.
What's up, Miss Kimberly?
Hello, Miss Kimberly Belial. She said
These
happy
are
420.
these are clothes, our pillows, our good stuff.
Voluptuosity t-shirts and apparel. Shout out to Miss Kimberly.
Yes, yes,
She's
yes,
probably
yes,
working
yes.
to midnight tonight
And they
on
say a happy
on Go
folk.
Green.
Look, a happy high day. A lot of folks getting high right now. A
Yeah,
lot of
she's working to
look,
midnight.
a lot of folks sitting still getting high so they can watch the show. If they
That's what's up. So, first off, we're saying she tells you that she loves you.
Mom,
These we are talking about things women will do when she loves you.
and that just sounds very simple. So
Just simple.
we're gonna go to the next
Start from the bottom. Now we here.
one.
She involves you in family traditions.
Now,
That's
man,
what my yeah. She involves you in family traditions.
what is
You
family?
know, if you think there's a possibility you're going to break up with someone, you really don't want them around for a special event or occasion or tradition because it leaves awkward moments in the future. You know how some people take a different person to you crazy. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Well, we know you sitting still watching the show and talking junk all night. Good. Stay there.
Don't forget to click on Miss Kimberly's t-shirts and apparels.
Voluptuosity, t-shirts and
Remember,
apparel.
remember to get your t-shirts. Lord have mercy. Is everybody high? It's just me. Is everybody high?
It may just be you. I don't think everybody's high. They just celebrating the
That what it
holiday.
is. That what it is.
Hmm. So if she loves you, she'll try to involve you in family traditions, you know, because
Mm,
like special events or occasions or traditional gatherings, you take a different person there all the time. Your family have something to say, but if you be consistent with it, it won't be so awkward in the future.
mhm,
But instead, she wants you to be a part of that and want you to be a part of things that are really important and special to her. Yes, because she sees you in her future and she truly cares about you.
mm.
Oh, she
Oh,
involves you in family traditions.
I
If
don't
she
think
does that, she cares. Everybody can't go to mama house.
you right about that. Everybody ain't gonna make it.
Everybody can't go to mama house or dad house or auntie that's crazy house. Mm-mm. Mhm.
Number 15
She makes you a priority.
makes you number one.
She makes you a priority. If you don't feel like you're a priority in her life, well, then it's probably because she's not in love with you. But if she set things aside and rearrange her schedule and make sure you are always a priority, then yes, she definitely cares about you. There are some situations where you do that for so long and they don't appreciate it. It's like you're always making the priority. So people just fade
So
away. That's just like love. People just let it fade away. Oh, you've been so in love, and it just goes sour.
it just
You're
goes
like,
like
dang, what happened
that.
to that love I was just doing?
You should have a love of
Huh?
lust. You should have a love of lust.
Love, love. Sometimes people kill a flame. If you smother that thing for so long, it will go out, and that has nothing to do with lust.
Oh, here we go.
You kill it for so long, it's gonna eventually go out. You stand over a fire long enough and put something over it, either it's gonna catch on or it's gonna go out.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's over with.
Over with.
Right. Unless you keep adding stuff to it to make it flame up
They
again.
say she will rearrange her schedule and make sure always is priority if she cares about it.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's how it be. A lot of times the woman does that for a man that she really loves, but will he do that? He comes first in everything.
Mm.
Okay, Leon says sometimes. Okay. Miss Kimberly promoting 420 with her $5 gummy BOGOs.
I have no idea what a BOGO is.
Buy one, get one.
A BOGO boogo.
Buy one, get one. Free.
A whole BOGO.
Whole BOGO. Okay.
Okay.
She can compromise with you.
When they say, oh,
Compromise.
now that ain't many women now.
And she can compromise with you and she is willing to compromise with you.
Mm.
Hmm.
Now that's strong, man.
It's so
A wo-
strong.
a woman that can compromise with you, oh my. Oh,
Relationships in general just require a certain amount of compromise. And if so, she feels like this relationship is worth compromising, it is because she sincerely cares about you.
mm, mm. You think so?
I know so. I know it to be true. A lot of times you can go through things or, experience. We learn from things we deal with a lot of times. And I just hope that things that I deal with don't make me turn sour.
Erica said, hell nah.
Erica, you said no compromising. Is that what she
Compromise.
said?
Nothing. Okay. Nah, I can't say that. Oh no, Erica, you ain't compromising. Or what she feel on the on the last one before then.
She makes you a priority, or she can compromise with you. Which one, Erica? Okay, the next one. She tells people
She
you are.
Yeah, she can compromise. And she
Oh,
said,
she
nope, she can't compromise. Okay.
no.
I need to stop. I
You
need to
do.
stop. I need to stop.
Mhm.
Yeah. You
Next.
know, now. She said, nope, she can't compromise. Okay. She said, nope, compromising.
Okay, well, can you make him a priority? She said no to compromising. Are you saying no to making him a priority?
Oh,
Put your man first.
I know she gonna say no to that one. What's up, Marsha? In the house. You said, she tell people y'all a couple. And she said she can
She
compromise.
tells people you are a couple. I can't tell you how many men have told me, yeah, I'm really in love with her and I really think she cares about me too. But then she doesn't tell people we are a couple. If she needs to hide that you're a couple, it's because she does not love you at all. She is sadly using you. If instead she can't wait to tell people you're a couple and she's excited to share that with people, it's because she's crazy about you.
Mm.
Sometimes that can be true. Sometimes it can be true, sometimes not. Simply because if you don't know, you can think you're in a relationship with somebody. They have a whole different relationship. So you just don't know. You're not for sure.
Mm.
You're not for sure of your relationship.
What's up, Marsha and Hayes? Erica said
She
she.
remembered things important to you. She knows the things that are important to you and she remembers them and makes an extra effort in that area. If she is taking the time to remember things that are important to you, that's huge. That's because you really matters to her. So if she remember the important things, then she can.
You think so?
We're being with somebody they don't know when your birthday is. Your birthday may be important to you, but apparently it probably isn't important to
A
her.
lie. She don't need. If she don't know your birthday, she need to be fired on spot. You got to remember birthday if you don't remember nothing else ever.
I know, right?
This a big one. She
It's a
looked
big.
past your fault.
She looks past your fault. She's very aware of your faults and your weaknesses. We all have them, right? You got some weaknesses, Mr. Nordo? Probably chocolate pie or cheesecake or something.
Cheesecake, definitely.
So you got a weakness, right? Okay.
Yes, I do.
She's she's very aware of them and she's okay with it. She understands that you are not perfect and it doesn't bother her and she's not trying to change you. She just cares about you and likes you for you because ultimately she loves you for you. Honestly, this is one of the best signs of a really good relationship. Someone who just totally gets that you're human and they absolutely adore you anyway. This is actually the power of knowing how to get a girlfriend the right way.
Mm.
When you set your relationship up for success because you have
See,
what?
some of these ladies need to learn about this looking past the faults and getting to know men for real. I don't
Just
even
saying
think.
you have the right game plan, then you have a happy relationship.
What up, bro? What up, Mr. Michael, baby?
She wants to know your opinions. She actually wants to know your thoughts and your opinion on things. If you notice she asks for your advice and for your input, that's because she really respects you and really cares about your feelings and how you think about things because she cares about you. So she wants to know your opinion. So if your opinion is important to her, that's a sign that she love you, she care about you. So that means you're important to her, even if your thoughts
Mm.
are. Your thoughts are
And
important.
you never know these type of things. You just really never know because
Some people don't just dig in debt. They live a relationship off of the cover.
that what it is.
Yep.
Oh,
The
okay.
feel good. You know the songs like giving him something he can feel. That part. Just give him something he can feel. Are you
Right.
giving her something she can feel and no growth.
Mm.
No game plan for a happy relationship. Just doing it.
Oh yeah, and I wanted to touch on something and give a couple of shots out. Um, I wanted to give a shots out to the Walker family and all the families that have been affected this week and last week with all the senseless murders. Shots out to my boy at Patrick's. I know it's hard trying to run a business when you don't know what's gonna go on from day to day. I done been in the club business and I know how it is. And it's just you never know. You can have the most jumping thing around and something can happen and it'll change everything. So I just hope he, ready for that bounce back because there's a lot of people around here love him. You're gonna have a couple of knuckleheads here and there. But what people got to realize, people that own these businesses can't control what people doing all around the city. People are wilding out. People is back trying to gang bang and all kind of stuff that really don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
And I hope Jackson is able to heal in a way because I haven't seen it this bad since probably 1995. I mean, it been that long since it been that bad. And like I said on my post, we need we need Ridgeland, Madison police, Clinton police. We need all these police departments around Pearl. Everybody need to get together with Jackson Police Department and try to help us out because we need help. We need help. We just about
So do you
national
actually think
guard.
do you actually think that the police is something that could help us on the areas, where the murderers are going?
Yeah, because what done happen? I'm gonna tell you one thing that done happen with Jackson is let me get this thing down a bit. Well, what one thing that done happen with Jackson is we let it go on for too long. You know what I'm saying? We done let our children wild out. We done had this, we don't care about nobody else attitude for too long. We got to get back caring about the neighborhood. We got to get back the little stuff, picking up paper, teaching your kids how to pick up paper. We need to
Yeah.
get back to the little stuff.
Hmm.
And until we start doing the little stuff, we can't expect the big stuff to stop because the stuff is happening because home training, no respect for your elders, no respect for others. You know what I'm saying? No care about life. We buying them video games and everything that's teaching them how to kill unconsciously.
That's true. It
You
starts
know what
at
I'm saying?
home.
I mean, we got to do better, period. And until we sit back and say we are part of the problem too. See, a lot of people think you ain't part of the problem because you ain't out here shooting and this and that. But if you ain't telling your son, your child, pull their pants up, you ain't telling them to why you got a gun in my house. You ain't because you know, child like me, I remember back in the day, mamas used to put you out. But these mamas ain't strong enough to put some of these children out. I remember back when I was coming up, you mess up, you out on the street. These
Mhm.
kids get one, two, three, four chances, and if they do something, uh, mama gonna help them hide the gun. You know what I'm saying? Might be in the car with them when they do the drive by. I mean, we got to do better because what we looking around, you know, I was just talking to one of my uh kinfolk, and he was on this, um, you know, that he's such an individual and he do things his own kind of way and all this other kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I was saying to myself is, see, that's why we losing our kids. Everybody, we so cared about everybody with this individual stuff and not judging nobody. We don't even realize we letting the kids raise us. We ain't even raising the kids no more. The kids coming up and we sit up here just agreeing with anything they do. Just yeah, 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 yeah. You want this candy? What can I give you for you to be quiet? Leave me alone. Go in another room. Go outside. Get away. We are not taking time and teaching kids no more. We are not taking time out. It's too many people sitting back and smoking in front of their children, around their kids, drinking around their kids, having parties, doing whatever, and
With
not
their
even,
kids.
not even realizing what it's doing to their kids because the kids are watching you. And you can tell kids to do something all you want. They go by your actions. If they see you don't got this nonchalant attitude about life, they
Hmm.
gonna feel the same way.
Yeah.
Keep on thinking that people keep saying they want to help Jackson. The biggest way to help Jackson is first get your family under control. See, a lot of people that run out here and try to help people, they got to look in and say, what is my child doing? Can I even help my child? I'm trying to save the whole world and my child wild. You feel what I'm saying? See, we got to look around and say, what is my child? I mean, I be watching folks, after these children get killed and things, and they putting up pictures. The best picture they got to put up of their child is a picture with them with guns in their hand. What kind of role model do you call yourself if you putting a picture up with a gun in your child's hand? You sending him to the death. You sending him that way. And it's sad that people are so lost that they sitting up here got pictures of their son throwing up gang signs and got guns and money, and they don't even know what is this is doing to their children. You have no respect for your kids. If the best picture you got of your child after he died is him with guns in his hand or him holding up money, you are lost. You are lost. You don't even supposed to be a parent.
I
It's
can
too many.
agree.
I wrote a book to graduate from high school, and I had to write it in 11th grade, and it was called "Kids Having Kids," and I think that was the best thing I ever wrote because it kept me from going out here having a bunch of babies and not being able to raise them. And there's people out here got 4, 5 kids and terrible parents. Terrible parents.
That's sad,
And
but
they
it's
don't even
true.
see it. They don't even see it.
But you got to think about if they didn't have an upbringing that would grasp them to be better children, they don't know what to instill in their children. There are so many parents that I see that their children say, "Oh, this is my best friend." You know, I don't think my mother could be my best friend. She can always just be my mother. But a lot
We
of people
wasn't
call
put,
their parents best
we wasn't
friends. They
put here
hang
to
out with
be,
them.
we wasn't put here to be our children's best friend. We were put here to raise our
Be
children
their
so they,
parent.
so they can survive in this cruel world. See, the reason our children are emotional, ready to shoot everybody, because the parents are out of order.
Because
Somebody told,
they'll go jump everybody together.
I mean,
Everybody together.
every time you turn around, parents getting on here arguing about this girl, that girl, Facebook beefing, all this stuff. Let me tell you something. The worst thing they could have gave black folks all across America was big ass stimulus checks so they can go around and buy guns and shoot up this whole place. These ain't nothing but stimulus guns out here. You
Mm.
feel me? These are stimulus guns. Anybody that went out there got 1,400 per kid, and you went out there and you gave your kid $1,000 or something like, you know this child finna go get a gun or something. You is not raising your child right. If your child feel comfortable, and if he ain't old enough to walk in your house with a gun in his hand, this is safe. We are raising criminals. We are raising jailbait. We ain't raising children. Children ain't even being children no more. How can they? It's so chaotic out here. I mean, let me tell you something. It's so chaotic out here. It's dudes I know that I would call them super thugs, and they scared to be out here. They scared to be around these youngsters.
But
That
it's not that they're scared. They just know that they don't care. A
uh,
lot of children these days, they don't even have a heart for their own parents. You
let me
think they're
tell you,
gonna care about you?
let me tell you something. It's scary because how these kids playing these games that's teaching them how to kill. I done watched these Fortnite games and all these games, these little kids, they just shooting a joke in the head, changing the clip, going, next man, pop, pop, pop. They getting trained. I went to the army. I got trained to shoot a gun in the army with gunshots shooting back at me and all that. They getting trained army style on a game. They getting trained how to deal and look at blood splatter and not care. You feel what I'm saying? See, people don't realize how our children getting desensitized. They getting desensitized where they don't really fear nothing, really they don't care about nothing. If you ain't their parents, if you ain't their immediate parents, they will kill they cousin, anybody like that.
Decent.
If you
Somebody
ain't
decent.
their mama, and sometimes the dad in trouble. If you ain't their mama, I mean, if you ain't actually birthed them, and then you got to look around. They killing their parents now.
Yeah.
They killing their parents. So what are we actually raising out here? We
Mhm.
raising monsters, young monsters. You know what I'm saying?
Sad, but
People,
it's
people be sitting up here thinking this is a game. This stuff, man, we are raising monsters out here. And people don't even see it. When you got a nonchalant attitude and it's passed down to your child, you are raising a beast. You are starting off, think about it. If you got a real messed up attitude, what you think you are raising? You raising something twice as bad as you.
sad, but it's
They don't even see it. They don't even see it. You raising a kid that don't have no problem with killing you. These kids get in these games and everything. They don't even care. They don't care about nobody. Soon as the parent don't do what they say, they don't care about you no more. If
Right.
you ain't been, I seen a little girl today, and she didn't react to nothing. They were saying, "Come here, do this," and then somebody said, "I got some money." She said, "Huh?"
Are you?
But I'm telling you, she didn't react to nothing till they said money. We raising these kids to think like that. Money over everything. Let me tell you something. When you raise a kid to be money over everything, that means money over you too. That's what people don't realize what they're doing. You raising a kid to not respect you, respect the money. So when you start raising a kid with this mentality, you can't even get mad when they backslap you.
Ooh, child, that would be the day.
But I'm saying, you feel what I'm saying? Like
I understand.
we look at our kids.
I mean, they have little children that's controlling the parent now.
We say we want our kids to mind us, respect us, and stuff like that. But that ain't what we really want. Because we wouldn't be raising them the way we raise them. We wouldn't act the way we act in front of them.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? People wilding out. Is women running up on big old men, acting like they ready to fight them, all kind of stuff. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. That's why I say we got to go back to old school where everybody got to start helping out on these kids and stuff. Because what we doing now, we ain't gonna do nothing. I mean, it's going straight to hell. Going straight to hell. I'm talking about we are breaking records in Jackson, Mississippi on murders. We are breaking records. Big cities ain't got the kind of crime, the kind of killing we got per our population. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We number one in all the wrong things. And unemployment. I mean, number one unemployment, number one in killing, number one in carjacking, number one in stealing. What's wrong? When did we get this low as a people that we won't even try to raise good kids? We ain't even trying. People ain't trying to raise good kids. Ain't nobody tell me that it's honest people raising good kids around here because I'm too busy watching women put kids on the dance floor, watching them twerk, watching them do this, watching them beat their brother up, watching them fight this, fight that, slap people, all kind of disrespectful, cussing, everything. Won't put the seatbelt on. I mean, it's little stuff. You won't even put seatbelts on your child. It's children hanging out of window right now.
It's sad, but that is so true. You know, it seems awful, but there are so many people that don't have a handle on their children, and oh, it's not good.
My boy said we number one in STDs too. This is sad. This is sad. Number one in every wrong category.
Right. You can't even set up blood trucks around Jackson.
You know why? You know why? We can't tell nobody nothing. We can't tell each other nothing. We can't have a conversation with each other. We can't even tell each other nothing. I mean, everybody's so scared of everything. Let me tell you something. When the last time a woman was able to tell a woman to take off them clothes? Don't wear that. When the last time you heard a woman tell a woman don't wear that? When the last time you heard a man that wasn't scared to tell another man pull up your pants?
Oh, you hear that more often than a woman telling another woman you don't need to wear that.
Right.
But there are some people I've seen it, being around an older generation, they don't care what they say. They don't have a
That
filter,
is
are so
crazy.
concerned about their feelings like these, the younger us.
Man, bro, this stuff, it just, man. Look, I done forgot to put some comments up here because I'm talking about, man. I'm talking about for real.
Yeah.
This stuff had me just about to cry last night. Just about to cry. Just how
It's
bad
sad.
my city done came in months. We done went through a pandemic where we watched less people get killed. Between here. That's because they had to stay away from each other. Soon as we started getting back around each other, oh,
It's
there it
scary.
is.
Yeah.
There it is. We can't stand each other.
Look, developed beef over Facebook while they was closed
We
in.
sitting up here talking about Black Lives Matter, and we don't give a damn around here about another dude. We don't care nothing about our people.
That's
Not
true.
nothing. And people play like they care, but they don't.
Yeah.
People look you right in the eye and tell you how much they care about people. And all they want to do is run away from people. It's people right now because of the killing. They ain't sitting up here saying we need to figure out a way to do this and let's get some neighborhood stuff. You know what they saying? Man, we need to move. That's what people saying. But where you gonna move to?
Right. If you taking the same jump to where you're moving,
You
it's gonna be
taking
a
the
problem.
same people with you. It's your kids. People don't understand. These ain't no white kids coming in here doing drive-bys, killing each other. These are kids. You just don't know which ones are our kids doing it. That's
Yeah.
all. That's all the difference. Is your kid that's coming in 4, 5 in the morning. You feel what I'm saying?
You're
That
not
you
you're not
you
addressing the
let him.
issue.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. You know what we need to start doing? Like old school. You need to start at 12 o'clock, locking the door and telling your kid, if you're going to come in after 12, you need to find you another place. You need to find your own spot.
Right.
That's what we
Can't
need to
abide by
do.
my rules.
That's what need to be happening. But you know what? People too scared to do that one.
Yeah.
That's too much like right. That's too much like my right.
Mm.
Listen, martial law. Listen, martial law ain't gonna save Jackson.
Not one bit.
Ain't gonna save Jackson because we just had martial law. It was called COVID.
Right.
As soon as
We
it
need to
was
call
over
the
with,
National Guard, somebody that's
soon
gonna
as it,
professionally shoot back.
soon as it was over with, they went straight to shooting. Because guess what? They got them checks. All them checks that they start handing out per people, and all them checks that all these people was getting, they buying guns with them stimulus gun checks. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And especially being a 420 day today, I just hope people stay safe out there. You
And
get high, you get
like
to
my boy
another
said,
level.
he said, no respect. That's the problem. And listen, and you know why? Because
That's the top of the list.
guess what? Guess what? Because don't nobody have respect for each other. I look around. You can't even talk to people. People so mad. People just walking around mad. You see why? Why is you so mad?
Hmm.
You getting checks, you getting free money, you still mad.
Yeah.
People got more hustles than they ever had before. People got 18 hustles and still mad. Now, I can agree about that they don't have the self-love because see, self-love, I'm gonna tell you another thing about self-love. It come about discipline. It come about it come about trying to eat better. It come about not drinking so much, not popping these pills. not thinking every day is a high day. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes a difference.
We we as a people done turned into a high people. We care more about getting high than getting money or having a career or doing something changeful in life. People done got to the point that they want to get high and be left alone.
Right,
That's it.
right.
And it's crazy. It's crazy.
But you know what? I wouldn't want to be a person I would want to work on if I left here today. What can they say about me that changed the world or changed someone's life? You know, what good deed would I have done before I
Right,
left this earth?
right.
So I don't need you there talking about, oh, she was a party girl, she was a turn up queen, the life of the party. I need to hear some good deeds.
And
You
see,
know what I'm saying?
yeah. And see, Kim, now I understand what you're saying about white kid, but this is our problem. And we got the same black kids around here popping pills and snorting pie. We
At
got the
home.
same problem. We
At
got the
home
same
doing that.
damn
Well,
worse.
that used to be back where it was just the Caucasian kids that were just doing that. But it's not them anymore. You have a lot of black people that's on methamphetamine. That wasn't before.
Leon said they stealing kids now. Leave kids out there if you want to. They'll steal them now.
Sure will. You won't get them back.
My boy said I moved to Madison without my kids. They adults now getting in trouble. Yeah.
You should have
I
took them
mean,
in medicine with
I
you.
mean, but see, what it is men just we ain't got that control over kids no more. You know what I'm saying? Like the lady, most of the time have the right to say what a kid gonna go.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So men just sometimes stuck. You know what I'm saying? My boy said
And
when the street lights come on, boy, that's old school.
right. You knew where you need to be. You can't let the street
They,
light catch you
they say
out.
they're talking about doing 2,000 till COVID is over. And let me tell you something. I don't have no problem with the money. I have a problem with black folks don't know what to do with money. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They could be buying a lawnmower. They could be buying something to start them a business, some tools, all kind of stuff. You can go to Home Depot, all kind of stuff to be buying something to actually be doing something. You feel what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But this
But they
ain't
have to have that structure in their lives to even want to do something like that. A lot of times people get money in their hand, they just burn it, burn it. I know my father used to tell me, don't buy the first thing you see and don't spend everything you got in one place. Put some up for sometime later. Just because you have it, don't spend it. And a
right.
lot of people don't know that, so they just go and buy everything that's gonna make them happy and not think about what happiness you could do if you did something to take away from your future
Right.
debt. You know, like a
Yeah.
lot of people got those stimulus for all those children. I would have paid my utilities up probably for the rest of the year. You don't know where this pandemic is gonna take us. You don't know how far you'll be without a job down the road or how this unemployment will come back on you. You have to pay. You don't know. So you have to plan for the future because we don't know what we're facing next.
And then I was just so saddened to see how I rolled by there and seen how they vandalized Patriots. I mean, the man ain't never did nothing to hurt nobody, never. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And and to me to be, I call him a friend. To me, sit back and we talked about how we want to do Jackson, how we want to build Jackson, how we want Jackson to be better. I mean, we done had all kind of plans, talking about Jackson on, how we trying to get Jackson to get better. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a shame to just think that people just don't care about Jackson like that. I mean, like we dudes that we gonna be here regardless. We gonna be in Jackson regardless. We ain't talking about leaving. We ain't talking about running. Just like you said, we are open up candy stores all around this thing. You feel what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
it had to be like that, there. But we ain't talking about running. We talking about building. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, to people who got out early, I understand. I understand what a peace of mind is.
Mhm.
You know, to be somewhere where you ain't hearing gunshots, you ain't hearing bullets running in your house, or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Some people need that peace of mind, and I don't hate nobody for doing what they got to do to protect their family. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
If you
Yeah.
watching out for your family and your kids and you got to move, hey, do what you got to do. But best believe when you come back here, I'm gonna be here. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be in the line.
Mhm.
They ain't running me up out of here. They ain't running me up out of here. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that ain't what gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Mhm.
but
But there used to be times they say, "Oh, you live on this side of Jackson, you're okay," or that side of Jackson. I don't care. It's north, south, east, and west,
man,
and
it's
all in between. They having all type of issues
right.
everywhere in Jackson.
And then listen, they running lights, they running stop signs, they doing
Racing,
all this stuff. I'm talking
stopping
about
traffic on the highway so they can do donuts. I'm like, really?
don't make no sense.
Done.
Don't make no sense.
Christopher
Read that.
says.
Yeah.
Spencer says, speaking of checks, there's a huge difference in the mindset and actions of those that have kids to raise positive and productive citizens to carry on their legacy and those that have them just to get a check. Once they get the checks cashed, they say F them kids. And we're seeing the results of that kind of thinking. Murder and mischief.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. Because what we got to realize is we got to start realizing what to do with our money. You know what I'm saying? We got these abandoned houses all around here that people can buy or buy land,
Renovate.
try to do some things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This just, I mean, it's just crazy.
You're right, Kim. She said that they're paying their rent for 12 months retroactive until March 21st of 2020. And the utilities, they don't have to work. Well, I have heard of the rental payment program for Mississippi, but they're helping people everywhere. But you do have to provide proof of income. For those that may know somebody that hadn't been able to pay their rent, there are really some people out here struggling. And the stimulus probably was a plus that they used to make it. And then there are some that's so blessed and just blowing that money.
And 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 the worst part about it, um, I think a lot of people, even when they're saying about the the rent thing, um, I think a lot of people ain't realizing that this ain't forever. You know what I'm saying? Like this is time to stack some of this paper. You know what I'm saying? If you got all these other hustles, it's time to stack paper. You can't blow it all in the wind. You can't sit back and just
And
smoke
parlay.
smoke this money away and barbecue this money away. Because we know
Grab leg
black
this money
folks
away.
love some barbecue. I'm telling you now. He said they shot his house up in 2019, 50 rounds with me and my grandkids. And I feel you. And when you got to go, you got to go. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Hmm.
They listen. They had to come through this thing every week shooting 50 rounds up in this thing for me to leave. I'd be sleeping on my roof waiting on them. I'm telling you, I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna put landmines in front of my house if it go down like that. I'm just saying, I ain't going nowhere. They can do what they got to do. I'm gonna buy metal every day. I'm gonna be bulletproof in my house in. I'm telling you now, I ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you now.
Okay. All right, Tanya. So,
But I mean, for me to been a dude that then watch this this city grow and change and all that stuff, it becomes a little sad to me when I see we can't even have fun no more. People can't even party no more. People scared to step on people's shoes. People scared to look at people. You can't even look at nobody. You know what I'm saying? These dudes so wild right now. If you look at them, they pulling a gun out talking about what? I mean, and I ain't saying they wasn't doing it back in the day, but they doing it now.
yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Kim said that they going to jail for those PPP loans. She said they lied to get that money. Now Chad talking all that, taking all them to jail. It's $1 million fine and 30 years in jail. That's a federal offense. You'll be a convicted felon.
Right.
Because all those loans mostly are over $2,500.
Right. I'm telling you, and people don't even realize stuff like that. Like you getting out here and you sitting up here trying to get all this free money, and what they always told you, if it sounds too good to be true,
it's too good to be true. And look how they tell you, ain't nothing in life free. Not too much. You got to work at something.
Look, they gave us this stimulus money. What they do? Raise the gas price. Ain't nothing free.
The food too.
There's nothing free. The food and the gas done skyrocket. It's almost $4. And I told y'all that
you the gas before Biden came.
I said, gas soon as Biden get in office, give me a couple of months. I said gas gonna be high. And I said, and y'all can look back in my because I did it on the podcast. And I said, y'all mark my words. Gas
I remember
$4 by next year. In his was not ain't gonna be $4. Gas last year at this time was $1.17. Now that thing gonna be $4 by the end of this year. Already $4 now. Cause plus I got some plus today. It was $2.73. The what's the name? 30 more cents, 20, 30 more cents than that. Premium already $4. I'm talking about this stuff is scary.
I know, right? I know we're scared to drive down the street.
And you know what makes it so bad? Sunday used to be a good day, a chill day where you could ride and chill and pull out the nice car and all that. Now they on the wrong side of the street, riding on a Sunday. Talking about hanging, sitting on top of the windows, and how often you see they should have the whole squad. They should have a whole sheriff deputy squad in Jackson on the Sunday. Just wait.
Yep.
Because it don't make no sense. Because they're doing
it a little too much. You remember back in the day in Jackson, people used to chill at the stadium.
Right. And
have it was nice. It wasn't uproar. Only thing you had was just music going. But now they riding all through the city, racing each other, blocking off traffic, holding up so their whole team of cars can come through. It's just so wild. Sunday evening, I make sure I'm at home.
What Greg said?
Greg said they quitting their jobs everywhere. Stimulus money ain't gonna last forever, crazy. And that's true, it's not.
Right. I'm telling you, and all they doing is buying guns and stuff with the stimulus and buying a pack and some guns.
Mm-hmm. Yep, because everything went up. Robert said JPD knew the person and did nothing. I was a street guy. People feared me, but God changed me. But we good.
Right.
Oh, that's me out of
Hey,
his house. I
ditto.
understand. Look, you better be glad God stepped in, huh?
Right. Why they playing?
Warren says when the
My
economy
boy,
opens up, the demand increase. That means gas prices go up. So true.
I agree on that one. I agree on that one. I was expecting it to go up a little. I wasn't
God
expecting to go
said
up $3.
what?
Not $3.
$2. $2
Because
and some
guess
change.
what? Reason I say that because they bringing out the energy saving cars. You know what I'm saying? The electrical cars coming out, the
Don't
battery
drive a
hybrid,
Tesla.
right? All these hybrid cars coming out and all that. This supposed to be where that cuts into the gas and stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So people got to think like that though. I'm telling you now.
Got him! Got him!
Go ahead. Read that one.
One has to be taught and trained to control their emotions, but the lack of the training, raging hormones, minor structure, and consequences is a dangerous combination. That's what you and your people were talking about that were hood. That
Right.
all this stuff is a dangerous combination.
And guess what? And is did by a lot of men that's raised by ladies, and they don't understand the animal of the beast out here. See, men live by different codes. You
Mm-hmm.
feel what I'm saying? Than women do. See, when women come together, they thinking about fighting and stuff like that. When they get in an argument, they thinking about fighting, pulling hair, all this old type of stuff. With a woman thinking from the door, except a grown woman. A grown woman probably thinking about busting the cap in your tail or not fighting at all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm too grown for that. But
Right.
usually, young ladies, that's the first thing come to their mind. I'm gonna come beat this girl up, and me and my girls, we're gonna do this and do this. Let me tell you what happened when it come to me. When men think about other men, it always come with a sign that it could be death involved. If it's for you and you run up on 4 dudes, somebody in that pack got a gun.
Mm-hmm. But
So
that's the thing, a lot of people don't think about the
this see,
consequences of
did
their
nobody
actions.
learn nothing from King Von death? King Von had 10 dudes with him. You feel what I'm saying? He had a whole entourage with him. It was
Mm-hmm.
3 dudes with the other dude, right?
Right.
Okay. Who came out on top? The one with the 3 dudes because
3 dudes. Mm-hmm.
3 dudes in a gun beats 10 dudes without a gun. Okay? I
Right.
don't care what they say.
Warren said, of course, gas is cheap when everyone is staying home and not traveling. These gas prices are not new. They're new for now, because they had gone down last
They
year.
supposed to be helping us out.
Mhm.
That was the whole thing. Biden supposed to be supposed to be the man come in here and cut this, cut that, and help us out. Firstly, these first couple of months at least.
He doesn't have that kind of control.
I mean,
I mean, when it comes to the gas
but
prices, you got to think at first during the pandemic, the gas prices lessened because it wasn't a demand. It wasn't required. A lot of people were staying home.
uh,
But soon as businesses start opening up, people having to travel to work, some people having to travel to school, then the gas start being needed. So it's a high demand. So therefore, hey, the prices start easing back up again, just like food. I go in the store and I got this little carrying basket thing, and I get up here $65 for what? I got 3 things.
I'm telling you, it's highway robbery.
I know,
I'm
right?
telling you now.
Yeah. Tanisha said the government supposed to shut down again during the summer. and that unemployment ends in September. I hope they have their priorities in order. Well, the government um, has a continuing resolution until the end of September. So that is like the government is being operated on whatever we operated on last year to the end of September. Then when October 1 comes, a continuing resolution is staying for 3 months. So we are at least covered till December 31st. After then, it is what it is.
Right. Yeah. And what they're gonna do is build some more jails. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna build some more jails. See, we think
All these
it's a game.
hotels everywhere, they can take those and convert them. Hotels on every corner.
Man, listen, there's gonna be jails on every corner too. Gonna be like Jordan, gonna be investing in jails because they're gonna have them big and out here for us.
Angry is extra fuel to murder. Anger is extra fuel to murder. I guess that's what he meant.
And-
Yeah. You
and
can't
that's-
let them get you mad. Because you
that's-
start watching, you let that stuff build up. You're like, see, I can knock him off right now. He doesn't even know. His guard is down. You know, but people, like you said before, growth. God changed you, changed your heart. You can learn to let some things go.
And I mean, you know, I was trying to talk about those stuff, but then like this is hood talk, and what's going in the hood right now ain't
It's
right.
more important.
It just ain't right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we got to look at this in a different way because this, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it don't even make no sense what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, how many killings was that just last weekend? What,
About
8 in 48
eight.
hours? 8
About
people in 48 hours just in the city of
eight
Jackson.
this week. I know it's been 8 or more this week.
8
And
in
these
48
last
hours.
couple of months, I done been to a couple of funerals. I done been to like 4 funerals in just the last couple of months.
Isn't that something?
You know, a couple people died, natural causes. But I've been to a couple of funerals, and it's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bro. Hey, and I'm gonna keep on teaching. Anybody ask me for anything, my boys know. If I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna run my mouth on how to do better. You know what I'm saying? And I want everybody to do better. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a dude that I ain't got the hate in my heart to hate a dude to do better than me because
Right.
that's my whole purpose is to try to get you to do better than me. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
That's good.
I talk to young people and everything every day, and I be so surprised that how much they want to know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't even understand how these young kids really want to know the right thing to do, but they ain't being taught.
Well, that's what they think. It's not that they're not all being taught. They're being taught by somebody. Just say, for instance, if it's not even their parent, somebody out there. See, just say, for instance, see somebody in my neighborhood. They're kind of going left side. You try and encourage them, do this better, work on this better. You're trying to instill something positive in this person to do better, but they aren't listening. They're not even trying to hear what you're talking about because their mindset already made up. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm grown. That's the number one thing. I'm grown. Stay grown.
But
You're going to feel the grown ship later.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you, just like Robert just said right now, about the old heads can't talk to young people, but they still not listening. But
yep, that's true.
It's what it is, though. It's what it is. See, I'm going to tell you what it is. And I'm going to tell you this from an old head perspective. You got to have something going on for a kid to listen to you now. See, when they listen to you rap music, they say, if you ain't got money, you ain't got stuff going on, you ain't getting money, don't come telling me about anything about life because you ain't on your purpose. You feel what I'm saying? See, a lot of men, we can't come to the young folk about how they should do, and they don't see it in us. You feel what I'm saying? They
That's
want to see
true.
you doing something good before they can feel like they can follow you. Children are smart. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we do have to come in a different way, but I still think that it can be done because I have youngsters that listen to me and then they appreciate it and they tell me they appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. There you go, right there.
Yeah.
That's your appreciation. Mr. Lucky said he was around since birth and it's real. So he's showing you appreciation. He's saying thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh yeah. He know it. He know it, man. He know it. I mean, oh bruh. And let me see. Um,
Robert said, my daughter is the young lady they gave $1.2 million bond. Oh.
oh the hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think because I seen somebody that didn't get the money and some kind of money back or something. that
No, that was in Louisiana. But
oh
they
okay.
mistakenly deposit that money. No, he's saying a bond like in jail. Like he
Oh,
committed a crime or something.
oh, what?
A daughter. Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh Robert, I'm thinking about you, honey.
What is
I
that?
know.
Frank
Frank
Miller.
Melton.
But you know what though? Like when I watched Frank Milton come up, man, you know, a lot of people talk bad about Frank Milton, but Frank Milton was a true person like me that really loved his city and wanted the best for people in this city and was trying to what's name.
I think so.
Oh, I feel you,
Oh.
dog. I feel you. I know we all work hard every day. But see, let me tell you something. They don't want, they don't want, they don't want hard work. Now, you know,
Hmm.
just to be serious with you, you know, like when you're around and say if you raised by a mama and you watch her don't go to work, she might be living, you know, in a hood house or something, and you watch her don't go to work every day.
They
And
think that that's what you're supposed to
she
do
got
as
she
well.
got an easy way of getting her money. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's what kids think about. The easy way to get money. They think
Yeah.
about a way to sit back, get money. You know what I'm saying? That's why they into these stocks and trying to get into Bitcoins and other things. I'm not gonna hate on them because guess what? It is an easy way to make money. They need to go into technology and stuff like that. It's easy.
Yeah, go get a degree in IT, information technology, and make you some real money.
It's some real what's name.
Oh, he said in-bar incident. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sometimes you've been in the wrong place at the wrong time. He said he
Right.
used to hustle back in the day. And that's the thing about it.
Believe me, I know.
Old school guys, they used to hustle. Just say, for instance, whatever their hustle was,
Yeah.
they did good to try and make it better or to build it up. Now, these little hustles just be a little hustle to go get them another smoke or some shoes for the day or a t-shirt for the day. They don't build to try and have a lot of
Well,
what they're hustling for.
well, what they got to do, they got to start thinking about the shoes, the shoes, the jewelry, the little stuff. You know what I'm saying? And
Materialistic things.
really look at other type of stuff to make stuff pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know, it got to be a better way. You know what I'm saying?
there's a better way.
Yeah, it got to be. I mean, because just like I was looking at Tim and and I've been like he said, I've been knowing, since he was little old bitty child. You know what I'm saying? And and,
Mm,
and just like all the boys around my neighborhood and everything, and they know whatever if they ask me for whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm
mm,
gonna try to do it for 'em. I'm gonna try
yeah.
to help them out because I honestly I love all these dudes around here, man, and women.
That's
And
like
I'm
your
talking about
extended family.
if anybody asks me whatever, I got it. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? I mean,
okay.
it just we just got to get to a point that we have to we have to look around. We got to do some soul searching. We got to do some hard conversations. We got to talk to our children. We got to tell them, hey, you got to calm down. You can't come in here no 12, 1 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? We got to take back the order. See, everything is out of order. We wasn't put here to be our children's friend. We wasn't put here to drink with them, smoke with them, all that good stuff. We were put here to raise them to be better people. Period.
Here's some feedback.
Yeah,
We fixed it. Okay. It stopped wherever it was.
yeah, that must be your side.
No, I already checked before I even made a statement because I know you
Really?
was gonna dump it on me. It wasn't me. See, that's that stuff we talking about. You must live in Jackson.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, huh?
Hey,
But
we
you
just
know what? It was something that you switch your subject to this because this is something that actually needs to be addressed.
yeah,
Because there are so many women and men that are ignoring the issues that their children have. I remember back in the day, I was new to Facebook, and my son, he was probably about 12, and so I let him get on Facebook at 12 years old. And
right.
when I let him get on Facebook at 12, I look up and he has a toy gun stuck in the waist of some jeans, and he took a picture, and the picture was on Facebook.
Yeah,
So that kind of made me fearful, so I deactivated his page.
right.
And I'm like, put that, on there like you some type of hardcore thug, like you have a real gun. You're a student. Don't do that. So
Right.
I had to put a hold on that part with him taking pictures of money and gun because he's doing things that he see other people do.
Right.
I used to try to instill him, stop being a follower, stop being a cheerleader for everybody else, which, I had somebody encouraging me because as a woman, at first, I didn't see nothing wrong with this. But, I needed to go in and try and build my kid up so he can think highly of himself as he does of someone else. But I'm grateful that it took a while, but he caught on. So that's what I want for other men and other women to instill in their children. It's not too late, I don't think. Just if they're out there, just pull them back in. Just instill what's good in them to try and make positive decisions for their
Well,
future. Because just like Robert's daughter, I know she don't feel like that, you know, going to this one place will put me in this other situation. I
right.
know that is not something that she expected to do, but being in the wrong place at the wrong time can set you up for failure. And I hear it all the time. So I'm making, even me as an adult, I'm making drastic changes on my life still now, as old as I am, so I cannot ruin my future.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited about it by making this change. And when I tell people what I'm doing, they looking like, oh, really? They're waiting for me to fail. So that's one other thing that's gonna make me not fail because they're waiting for me to fall back. And I'm not gonna do it. So we gotta do it with our children.
And with that being said, I remember, you know, just some, I said the later part of last year, maybe the first part of this year, I almost slipped into, you know, doing some other stuff, like getting back, going out. I mean, being around. I guess my head was in the wrong place because, like, sometimes you can be around people and it'll bring the other person back out of you. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And I don't want to be that person that it start bringing the old me back out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
I think I had started being around the type of dudes that used to be me, and it started triggering stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It starts triggering that competition, that old me. You know what I'm saying? That old me that no back down from people.
Nobody, nothing.
That animal instinct. You know what I'm saying? So I think you know just talking to, I had to go to my old head. You know what I'm saying? My elder.
Mhm.
I had to go to my elder and say, "What's going on with me?" And he just said, "You being stupid. You need to get your old tail back in the house and get away from these young dudes that ain't got nothing to live for."
Nothing to lose, probably.
Right. And he just said, "Man, you a working man every day. And you sitting up here trying to hang out here with these dudes that want to be, there's hustlers." And I ain't gonna say want to be because, it's hustlers out here. Sometimes you get sucked back up in there a
Easy.
bit, but you just got to say, you know what? I ain't gonna let this happen. You know what I'm saying? So I changed my whole schedule so I won't do it. You know what I'm saying? I started working out it, back working out every day and trying to change my whole thing to have me plenty of stuff to do. So
Mhm.
I won't get that urge to go back to who I used to be.
Oh
And
Lord,
and and, and some of
it
my
was
dudes,
a worse gorilla than now.
some of my dudes know the type of dude I used to be.
Oh Lord.
Look at, he said, "You so right, but I'm telling you, man. I mean, you can get caught up, bro, and you know, you can get caught up and you can forget how dangerous it is out there, you know, and stuff that you really shouldn't be doing that you might think that's fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like I got to realize at the age I'm at, it ain't the same, my same crowd.
Thrill.
You know what I'm saying? My same
Uh-huh.
crowd ain't out there.
It's
Look,
different. The
look,
thrill is different.
they done closed the VFW about a whole year. I mean, it's them grown folk club. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Rock said, "What he done miss?" And we done jumped all off the subject. We trying to get a hold on, you know,
That's all Mississippi and our youth.
the Jackson, what's going on, man. I mean, like I say, every time I think about it, I just get a little sad because you don't really know what's going on. It's so bad.
I know, and things you don't even hear. But let me give you an example. I had a family member to come to Mississippi maybe about a week or two ago. And my family member was coming to handle some court business at the court or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So while they were there, of course they were going as a walk-in, so they had to spend the day there until they called, whatever. So while they were there, my family members said that there were about all the cases that were held that day were because of 20-year-olds getting involved in things in Jackson. From kidnap to murders to shootings to robbery, carjacking. She said that was like so many, but they all was in the early age of 20s. Nobody older, you know? So we got to get a hold of our young boys and girls, you know.
We got to.
Yeah.
I mean, and just like my boy said, he said, don't do it. See you on the other side of 65. And I feel him on that, man. I mean, you know, I done got to the point that I know I can't be out here. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't be out here trying to reinvent the what that is, the youth. What that the fountain of youth.
Fountain of youth.
Trying to find the fountain of youth out here. See, that's what's going on with y'all ladies. Like it's ladies out here, and they be grandmas steady talking about I'm this, that. You're a grandma. Stop it. Be a grandma. Ain't nothing wrong with being a grandma.
I know, but they don't call themselves grandma now. They be saying Gigi's and Mimi's and grandmas. Call me grandma. I'm a grandma.
I'm telling you, man. This is bullet should cost $500 each. Well, that means nobody be going to the shooting range.
Right. She said they'll think twice about shooting. You right. $500.
That ain't gonna never happen because you gonna then you're gonna start an underground market.
Right.
Because it's plenty of dudes that got bullets for years.
Ammunition.
They gonna be some rich juggles out there because guess what? If bullets can start costing $500, it's gonna be a dude out here got it for $250. He's gonna be selling out. And guess what? Every bullet gonna cost a life then. See, that might be the bad part about it. If a dude feel like he's spraying up $3,000 worth of $3,000, somebody gonna get hit.
I know, right?
He walking up to a joker. Pow! I'm telling you now. Be careful what you ask for. Cause it sounds good. But nah. Look, cigarettes went up. Did anybody stop smoking?
Some people did. My auntie did.
No, cigarettes used to be a whole $1.
$1 for cigarettes?
Yeah, it used to be a whole $1.12 for them cigarettes. A high pack of Newport used to be $2.
So what cigarettes cost now?
$6, $7 now. Yep. My partner was telling me that the other day. It's old $5 for the cheap cigarettes now. For some Salem's or whatever they call them. Some Salem's.
Cynicals.
Yeah, the Cynicals. It's $5 for that. Newport done went up about $7 now. And in New York, they like 14. In New Orleans, they like 10.
In Washington, D.C., they're 14.
Yeah. I mean, we've been behind on the cigarette because they've been high everywhere else. When they was $2 in Jackson, they was already $5 in New Orleans back in the day.
Oh, okay.
I used to go down New Orleans back in the day, shots out to the 9th Ward. I used to go to New Orleans back in the day with my peeps. I don't call no names out here because people don't need to know all our business. Okay.
You smoke cigarettes in New Orleans?
You said what?
You smoke cigarettes in New Orleans?
Oh no. My partner, my people that I went with, they smoked cigarettes.
I smoke cigarettes and they were that high then.
Right. They were like, oh man, I need a pack of cigarettes. Oh man, $5. And he was like, man, if they ever be $5 in Jackson, I'm quitting. I'm quitting.
Did he
And boy,
quit?
when it came $5 here, he was still smoking. I said, I thought you gonna quit. Thought you gonna quit. Nope. He
You know
said,
that they're about to put that delivery liquor into place. I want to say January. The same thing that they're supposed to have a plan for the marijuana that's legalized in Mississippi. They're supposed to have a plan with how to purchase it and who can have it and for what purposes and things. All this is supposed to take place by July of this
delivery
year.
liquor.
Delivery liquor, like
Ooh, he
Uber
finna be some
delivery
drunk
liquor.
people. It gonna be some drunk people around here. And then you know what make it so bad? It gonna be some people getting real messed up because think about somebody who can't get to the liquor store but want it brewing. They already know they don't need it. How many people you know that is a liquor store on every corner that feel like they need liquor brought to them?
Well, we see one. Patty Boo says she ready.
But you know, one thing about it, with a lot of people, cars and stuff like that, because it's just like if you. The only good thing about that, because like you remember when people used to have to call your people and be like, "Man, I give you $5, take me to the store right quick." You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Give you $3, run me up to the liquor store or something. Now they can just give the $3 to the delivery guy, and you ain't got to share none with him. Your partner gonna want a cup when he get back. Man, you gonna give me $3, man? Give me a shot. Still want a shot, and it's $3.
Right.
Man, you should have took that $3 and bought you a little old what's his name?
Shot.
What up, John? Honeysuckle in the hell. Yeah. It said it'll cut back on the yeah. But it'll also make some deaths because they'll be getting drunk at the house and at least you used to have to try to get there. But you know what I'm saying? At
Yeah.
least you used to have to try to get there. So, I mean, hey. So, how they say, you done jumped into that thing like that. What you think there? Do, uh,
I
do we,
think this was well needed. It was something that needed to be discussed. And I hope people take this message that, Mr. Know-it-all saying and grasp onto it and share something with somebody about changing these children's lives. It's sad. 8 murders in 48 hours. That's awful. That makes anybody, even if you
and
live
they
in the
said
city.
today somebody got killed, car flipped on Ellis or something.
Really?
Yeah, somebody shot up in a car on Ellis.
Oh no, Ridgewood and Atkins. I heard that today.
And that too.
In front of the fire
At the shell.
um in
The
front of the
shell.
fire station or something.
Yeah. They said
So
over
that was 2 different incidents?
there.
Oh my goodness, what is
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah, because I had one that hit my phone and it said Ellis Avenue.
Oh wow.
Right. I could have swore I seen Ellis Avenue. Let me check and see. I could have swore I seen Ellis Avenue though. Let me see. Okay, that's the one on Ridgewood Road,
Ridgewood and Atkins.
and it said one dead, another one injured after shots fired into a car.
Are you serious? So somebody died?
Yeah, and
Oh,
okay, this other one, this a Jacksonville. One man was killed, another one wounded. Hold on, is that the same one? No, yeah, that's the same one. Now, let me see. Hold on, here's another. Let me see. Cause I know I seen that thing. It came up on my phone about the other one. But it don't make no sense, man.
oh,
And then,
Madison may need our help. They said the Madison police officer suffered a non-life threatening injury once being dragged by the suspect.
he ain't gonna never see daylight no more.
Did they catch him?
If they catch him, he ain't gonna never see. If anybody in the car with him, they ain't gonna see daylight. They all just ain't gonna never see daylight. Yeah, I see that. But it said non-life threatening, but being dragged. Mhm. But see that drag could be a
Oh,
little.
he crashed into a cement guardrail, so they got him.
That's what I'm saying. It's
They
over.
got him. It is. He probably got life.
Yeah.
Attempted murder of a
I
police
mean,
officer.
I don't even see that. What's the name on here?
Oh my goodness! And the young person was 21 years old. Jarrell Stenson, 21. That's the one who drove the Madison police. This is so sad.
Hmm. Yeah. They're talking about Mississippi prison. These teens escaped life without parole, but will still die in Mississippi prison. Mm-hmm. Dang, they sentence people to. Oh,
It's serious.
yeah. It's just crazy. I
Your
mean,
cousin said, bring your show to Nashville, Tennessee.
gonna have to come on up there. He keep telling me I'm gonna have to go.
Tell them to bring the show on. Do it country style.
Then they said somebody early morning was shot
Bye.
in the
Yep.
Jackson apartments.
Willow Point. That's in North Jackson.
Oh, sure did. Sure did. Right out Beaver. Lord have mercy. That's in Gulfport. Somebody found body burned in the truck. Man, there's a whole lot of stuff going on up in here.
It's too much. Do you hear me?
Yeah, they just. I mean, but what it is they ain't got enough people. But you know what? I am seriously thinking about going down there to one of them meetings because
What meetings?
some of them city council meetings or
Oh
something.
yeah.
I done got to the point. I got some stuff I want to say.
And you should. It's open to the public.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
would you would be one of the best persons to express your opinion and give things that is true to what they're ignoring talking about. And I think you'll be good. Oh yes, John Honeysuckle, we both can come.
look
Never
out now.
been to Nashville. Oh well, yes I have. I've been once, but it was in and out.
Yeah, I've been once. No, I've been twice. Been twice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been once, but it was business trip, in and out.
yeah.
3 day in and out.
Mine was mine was in and out too. I ain't never just went up there and just really. The farthest I done did up there is went to Walmart a couple times. I love me some Walmart. I love Walmart everywhere.
Okay.
I can find a Walmart in Alaska. Doing.
Do you think you can find a hood in Alaska?
You said what?
Can you find the hood in Alaska?
He said a lot has changed. You said, can you find what?
Can you find the hood in
Oh,
Alaska?
I wouldn't even try. Oh, hold on. Guess what? They gang banging in Alaska. I ain't going up there.
I heard, but it's like the Native
No,
Americans, isn't it?
yeah, but they worse than
Uh-huh.
here. They worse than here. It's a small town and they doing drive-by. They gang. They gang. They
Gang,
gang.
gang.
They
They super
uh
gang.
mm-mm.
Oh shit, not good.
I'll tell you now.
Yeah. Well, we've gone way
No,
off the subject.
Yes, we have. We have went way off this subject,
But it was
and I
needed.
think, yeah, I think my biggest thing is, I think we as Jacksonians have to just change our mentality. We got to be nicer to each other. We got to be more caring towards each other. You know, Mississippi used to be the friendly state. The what they used to call us.
Hospitality state.
Hospitality state. People used to love to come here because people waving and smiling. Now we done became worse than New York.
I know, but
We
listen,
got to,
let me give you a prime example. You know, you used to walk past people and you say good morning, and people looking like good morning, like what you talking about? What you want? You know, it's
yeah,
not like that. People can't take a good morning without it being
man.
a
People can't do
flirtation thing.
nothing.
Like, oh, you trying to get with me? Yes, good morning, baby. You know, we got to work on our kindness, our hospitality. We are from Mississippi. We are the Mississippians.
Oh,
Is
this
that what
live,
you're
it
saying?
gonna be up here for you to share, big dog. I'm on always share this thing, man. I mean, you like and share. You can share it right now. But Reese, man, we really got to get back to, loving each other, man. We really do. We got to get back to loving each other because Jackson is missing a whole lot of love. We missing a whole lot of love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never seen Jackson like this here. I mean, where I'm looking around and I'm saying, what's going on? Because Jackson is two, three different Jacksons. You know what I'm saying? There's still that Jackson around here you love, and when you go around, people, what's up, hey, and it's cool. But it's a Jackson that is angry, angry, and I don't even know the reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are real angry, and I don't even see why. I mean,
Mhm.
people getting their money, people getting free money, people doing all kind of stuff, and people are still angry.
Yeah.
And I just think we got to get to a point that we have to stop being angry with each other.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to get back to a point where we can speak to each other without being afraid of being shot. You
Yeah.
know,
I don't know if that part will come
you
where we'll
know.
be afraid of being shot.
Well, I think when you able to talk to people one on one, I think we got to make our kids more approachable. I
Yeah.
think what only way we're gonna
Friendlier.
only way we're gonna do that is to make ourselves more approachable. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Show
I was
yourself
looking at a
approved.
show the other day, and it was saying how women was feeling disrespected just if the wrong dude looked at them, like, or asked them to say hey, you know what I'm saying, like, or ask them to smile. You know, it done got so bad that I think we really need a wake up call.
Yeah.
You know, I think we really do. I think something about us right now ain't right inside.
Yeah.
You know, we all got to look around at each other and we got to start by straightening ourselves up a little bit. You know, maybe we can be a little more nicer to Joe Blow up the street. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you can't
And you
be
know,
nice
all
to
us
some people.
fall victim.
Mhm.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. All us fall victim to feeling we have to, handle people in a certain kind of way. But I think
Have
another
to.
thing we can do is we can straighten this out if we all, because let me tell you something. It's a herd mentality. You feel what I'm saying? It's
Hmm.
a herd mentality because like whatever goes on, it goes on real quick all around the world. So
Yeah.
we always think one person can't change something, but we can. We can start changing.
Somewhere.
No, I'm saying if you start just changing the people right around you, just a
Yeah.
little bit,
And you'll
then
be surprised the difference that little bit of
they
make.
change this person and they change this person, and this stuff will come very quick because we got raw quick. We went from I'm talking about
Love to 1002.
to women running around with guns up and talking about I kill you and I ain't never seen women like this. And just imagine what the kids coming if the women like this. We need y'all women back listening to love songs again, even if you don't
No,
like them.
we need a CD man.
Look, even if you don't like them, at least listen to them. Maybe they'll calm some stuff down in you. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
think I think something is happening that we need to just check ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We need to be back checking ourselves
We do.
because because we done became too hard. You know what I'm saying? Like we need a little more soften up. We need to put some milk in our cornbread.
Mm.
You know what
Make
I'm
our
saying?
cornbread mushy.
We
Okay.
gotta change this thing up a little bit because we done kind of lost it and we need to be back. We need to be back in some kind of order. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? We need to be back where, everybody ain't hating everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Yep.
what
Like
I'm saying?
Kim said, these children feel like they're entitled. They do.
Yeah.
They feel like they be entitled.
Yeah. I promise. But like I say, shots out to Cleo Walker, to the senior, to the son, and RIP to the child. The child died, and everybody. I had to name that out because that's personal. I kind of know the whole family, and then I know my boy up there at Patrick's. I know he's trying to help the city, and we all trying to help the city. And I hope with tragedy,
It'll
sometimes
bring
on
everybody closer.
the rainbow, something,
Mhm.
something, hopefully something brighter will come out of some of this stuff. I
Yeah,
mean, because we always say it can't get worse, but it can.
it sure can.
So we need to try to make it better. We need to stop right now what we're doing and try to make stuff a little better. I mean, we at the point that we wild. We were talking about Chicago. We done became Chicago. We are little Chicago right now.
What they say, little, what they call it? Little Shy Town?
We little shy wreck. We
Chirac, that's it, Chirac.
Jack a rack around here. I mean,
Little
it's bad.
jackrabbit.
It's bad. I mean, we got to do
Awful.
better, and I think we can. I think we can, but it gonna take a lot of soul searching. It's gonna take us to look in the
Lot of
mirror and say,
effort.
you know, we ain't being, we ain't trying to be as hard as we want to be. I think we can do this. I really do.
Yeah, we can do it.
And please like and share. And I think I'm gonna start having more hard topics like this because I think we done reached the point that the gloves are off. The gloves are off. We got to clean up our stuff. We got to pull out the mop and glow, the pine saw, and
Right?
all that, and we got to clean up our mess because it's our children that's doing this, and we can't run the barn. We can't run all over the place and leave our children here to die
Yeah.
because that's what you're saying. We give you the town, and we're gonna let y'all take it and die. That ain't what we was built to do, and that ain't what
What
we.
we sign up to do. No, no.
And this is a challenge to all my boys in the streets and all that. I got love for all y'all, and I think all of us can change. You
All
know,
ladies too.
even back in the day, you know, dudes was hard, but they still molded the neighbors. They took care of you know,
The
the
elderly.
hustlers, took care of the elderly, took care of the older people when I came up, man. It was something you had to do. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? It was, you respect it. You didn't bump the loud music around the older folks and stuff like that. We got to get back to a level of respect for us and our children. What we do in front of them. We really have to change how we do things.
Yeah. We have to set ourselves, we are prime examples of our youth.
Yeah.
Whether they're our children or not, children that's in our presence, let's set better examples. And I know I need to in some areas,
Yeah.
even with my mouth. I need to continue to be as soft as I can be,
Yeah.
you know.
And I think you know I think we're gonna make it. I
Of
think
course.
I have faith in Jackson when nobody else have faith in it. I think just like these roads we redoing and trying to get all these roads right, I think we got to do the same thing to get our people right. We got to tear up this stuff and we got to come at it as we building a foundation for a new like one thing I realized by working around construction that some people taught me. You got
Share
to
with us.
you got to take out some old dirt to put in good dirt,
Mm-hmm.
build the foundation up to make it stable. So trust and believe a lot of y'all dudes out here and stuff that really don't care about nothing, they gonna scoop you up and get you up out of here. But we gonna keep on going. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get better. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we are.
And hey, this is Hood Talk. And what I'm gonna say is we'll be back next Tuesday at 8 o'clock. Every Tuesday at 8 o'clock. And it's me, Miss Bella, and I'm gonna tell you, I love y'all. I love Jackson. Love Patrick. I love I love everything about Jackson.
Oh, we love you too, Mr. Know It All.
And I hope we can get past this and make our city better. I want to be able to look back at this day and say, this is one of the turning points, you know, that you know, that we can do.
Yeah.
And the last comment, read it for us.
Mr. Reese said 2 things in the streets: death and prison, just like that. That's
Right.
true. You know, so you have to let these streets go.
I'm so proud of Reese because Reese done let the streets go, and we all got to. We all grow up. I told
But
another
but
day,
but there's no need to not letting it go, like showing growth. That's called growth. You grew past what you were doing. You want something better. Nothing's wrong with that. It doesn't make
I
you
told
weak in
another,
no type of way.
look, I told another day, I ain't never seen him with a bad haircut. I ain't never known a dude. He like Jalen Rose on ESPN. I ain't never seen him with a bad
That's
haircut.
what's up. Keep yourself together.
He said him and his son get cut every week, just about. But
That's what's up.
and shouts out to my boys, and hopefully all of us can make all this better, and we gonna get better. Jackson gonna get better. I
I
promise.
believe it.
I'm
I
challenging.
receive it.
I'm challenging Jackson. This is Hood Talk, and I'm Mr. Know It All, and here with Miss Bella. And we will see y'all next week, same time
Tuesday, 8
at 8
o'clock.
o'clock. See y'all later. And
All right. Good night, everybody.
we up high on this thing. Peace. We up out of here.